Hello. So, sometimes someone says something, and I just kind of want to do it.
And I get an AI generator that's actually useful. Like when I throw my dates times descriptions cover image into to generate a schedule instead of having to adjust all these layers in resize text. Some days I just want to throw the words at it and have it be done automatically.
Well, guess what I spent the last 17 hours doing? So, this is what her current schedule looks like, and what I based it on. Pretty good, huh? Now, just to prove this isn't some Photoshop thing, everything you see on the left is generated entirely by the script. Here's another feature of this script. Did you forget what day the week starts on? Also adds the month if it crosses over. Or maybe you start the week on a different day. All the days of the week change. What if you want to change the background art? What if you want to check if that's right? Pretty much there's two remaining issues with this before I'd consider it something I'd call really useful. The first is the text. You'll note it changes when the browser window moves. The other problem here is that it would be preferable to use a data source, because while this likely saves a lot of time in actually doing the thing, it mostly only saves the effort on the image compositing side. You will still need to take a screenshot of the browser window. Fortunately, at least it's a lot less effort than trying to change dozens of text in Photoshop. If I had Girl DM's actual template, I could make this nearly perfect. I mostly did the visual mockup in about 5 hours, so replacing the mockup itself is not that hard. This is also what I call a proof of concept. It's written for correctness in output, not efficiency. So the one thing you'll note is that the text is not centered. This is because it's not possible to center the text and also have it dynamically change positions. This is not a responsive design, which is what you'd find in a typical Petmo page. The current trend is to use responsive designs so they scale on a mobile device. It is literally not designed to be used this way. And to even take a screenshot on a 4000 monitor, you need to zoom out. This is 50%. Now, I was considering trying to find a way to integrate this with Google Calendar. But I wasn't willing to pay money for a proof of concept, so I opted not to. Still, if you really wanted to, you could rig a micro to do it. This form beneath the schedule is basically why it's a form, and not some responsive thing. As for how accurate things line up,
You can tell the dynamic text doesn't really line up.
I think this was one that Girl DM made a mistake on. Yeah, there isn't a Monday the 27th. So this is pretty much how it works, with the original image underneath. So the text alignment is something that will never match Photoshop in the first place. But this is all stuff that can be tweaked. As for why I even bothered,
Well, it would be funny if an AI of an AI did exactly what was asked.
for the most part, I just like solving puzzles.